Shai, you spoke earlier in the year just about seeing and feeling how critical getting the number 1 overall seed was for you all last year, having weathered all the storms that you did with guys being out this year. How critical and how rewarding does this feel to get that here this year again?
Yeah, it feels better for sure. Not only because we've had to weather a little bit more, but just like repeating something and doing it again is always a little bit harder. It's a little more challenging. The league gets better, players get better, and for us to still have the best overall record through that and ups and downs speaks volumes to the teams, speaks volumes to the guys in the summertime getting better individually, coaching staff getting better individually, and we always say at the beginning of the season, like no matter what happened, we have to earn what we get in making the playoffs in our seeding, and we earned first overall seed.
And then just with tonight specifically, I mean, in the playoffs, you're going to see so many different types of defense. Mm-hmm. This is a version of what you might see, though, heavy pressure. What did you make of Chet's activity and the sprinting the floor and the cutting playing off of you? Because it seemed like you were able to rack up a ton of assists, and he was really able to get into his windows.
Yeah, he was very impressive tonight, and just like his decision-making and his quick decision-making. He, out of the closeouts, out of the double teams, he made quick decisions in terms of like whether just to shoot it, drive it, pass it, make the next play, put it down, finish the play. Like, he was a special play finisher tonight. And I think the biggest thing is with Chet, like, Chet can do that like every night he goes out there. Now some nights we don't need it and he doesn't do it, and he figures it out another way. But like, Chet just always is available and ready for whatever the team needs to win games. And tonight they were leaving it open. He was ready to make them pay. But yeah, Chet's just a guy that I always say this, like from the moment he got here, we were a winning basketball team. I think Chet was like the number 1 recruit in high school. His high school team was the number 1 team in the city. Like, his college team was the number 1. Like, Chet just wins, and that's all it is. It's no coincidence. It's no fluke.
Shai, what do you think when you hear some of the historical company that you guys have joined with the back-to-back number 1 seeds and the amount of wins over these last couple of years?
Yeah, it's impressive. Like, you obviously, none of it means anything if you don't win in the end, and we know that. But the teams that win in the end have some of the same characteristics and traits and check out the same boxes. So checking out those boxes is kind of just like knowing we're headed in the right direction. Obviously, we're far from the finish line where we want to go, but like I said, it lets us know we're headed in the right direction.
Hey, Shai, Coach Mark gives you guys all the praise about, you guys' talent and abilities to do things, but what are some things that he has, him and the staff has been able to do to kind of make things very smooth for you guys to where you can go out there and show that talent at the high level that you guys been able to do?
Yeah, I think Coach in particular just has great feel on like situational awareness. Like, he has great feel with like what's going on like in our building. He has great feel with what's going on in the media, what's going on around the league. And it always seems like whenever there's a moment of like a crack in our armor or a chink in our armor, he like patches it up. He's done a great job of holding guys across the board accountable. And I would say like just his ability to connect with the guys and keep everyone accountable and keep everyone in check, keep everyone in line, and hold everyone to the same standard has allowed us to like just be consistent all the way through. And I think he sets the tone for that in the building every day. And we follow suit.
Shai, what's up, my dog? Right here. What's up? First off, congrats on everything that you've been able to accomplish. But want to bring it to one of your other family members, Nquil WalkerAlexander, who's baking and frying right now. I mean, in his last 4 games, he's averaging like 28 points, shooting like 52 from 3, 58 from the field. How is it for you, like knowing that his offensive ability has always been there, ambidextrous, one of the most ambidextrous players? But how is it for you seeing him succeed and most likely going to hopefully win Most Improved Player as well?
Yeah, he better win. I think what's most impressive about it is just like how he stuck with it. Like us obviously going through so many experiences of life together, being the same age, and obviously both making it to the NBA. Our paths were like so connected until a certain point, and then they just like went left and right. And we've talked so many times, countless times, about like just like being ready when the moment comes. And I'm just proud of like how much he stuck with it and is taking advantage of this moment. Like my path has almost been like sorry, like easier. Just because like I got traded and I was able to play freely and handed the keys right away and was able to just mold my game and play through mistakes, and he hasn't had that opportunity. But he's getting it and he's ready for it. And yeah, I'm nothing but proud of him. Like I said, he better win MIP.
So, Shay, I'm asking this question on a night where you didn't make a free throw for the first time all season. Your coach praised you for the fact that you ignore the noise when it comes to that part of your game, getting to the free throw line at a high rate, being not just a three-level scorer, but adding that fourth level. Like, how have you done that? Like, understanding that people might say a lot of stuff about guys getting to the line a lot, but one, that's an important part of your game, and two, like all the best scorers in the history of this game have always utilized the free throw line at a high rate.
Yeah, you just said it. All the best scorers get to the free throw line, and I'm after being the best. It's that simple. So whatever it takes to be the best is whatever I'm trying to go out there and do. Free throws is a part of the game, and if I get fouled, I get fouled. If I don't get fouled, I try to make the shot, and that's how you play basketball.
Shay, I was asking Coach earlier about your reliability, that you have a million things you're great at, obviously, but the fact that, like, no one ever gets this from you. You are up at this level all the time. The 20 points a game streak, obviously, is a good reflection of that. When did you realize in your career how much of a superpower that was, and sort of how much do you focus on making sure that you're not like this?
Yeah. I would say like maybe like halfway through high school. Yeah, I figured out like just like emotional control, and once I like figured that part of my life out, like I saw my game change and I was able to grow drastically, and then from there I've just like stuck with it just because it's worked so well. But yeah, it helps, makes everything easy. I was told never be too high, never be too low, and you give yourself the best chance of doing so.
Actually, it's made a big difference.
Absolutely.
Shay, how different are you than the guy who won this, 3 years ago, right? When you were just with the one seed and this team, and obviously last year you followed up on that. But when you think back, just I guess it was 2 seasons ago, how different does this feel?
Personally,
However you want to answer that.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm a world of a better player, but I think like not only myself, but I just think like the team understands like what it really takes. I think our experiences have just naturally done that for us, but I think we just like we understand how to win and the formula for winning, and we understand that like every night doing that is the real like key to success, and it's not like all the others, like the razzle dazzle and the stuff that's cute with basketball. Like understanding like getting the job done, whatever it is every night, it's gonna look different, but getting the job done and how to get it done, I think we built that muscle more than anything. And obviously like we've had a few additions over the years that have like really helped propel us in Hart and AC, young guys and stuff like that, AJ, J Mac. But yeah, we just like done a great job of growing this group together, and hopefully we continue to do so.
If I can, just a quick follow. Like when you first had that one seed, did you guys know that yet? Did
No,
you guys,
what? Sorry.
No, what you said that you know how to win. Did you learn that after you had the one seed, right? You guys kind of got there a little ahead of schedule.
Yeah, I think I I don't think so. I think we like just stumbled into it just because like we cared for each other, we played the right way, and we were talented. And I think we just like those things alone will propel you in this league, like being together and being talented, and then like being the one seed multiple years and going through the ups and downs, losing to I can't remember what seed Dallas was, but we were obviously when we lost to a lower seed, and then last year's playoff run. Like through those experiences, we've just grown and learned, and done a really good job of just like being a sponge and soaking them up. And yeah, we're completely different players and a team after all of that.
Shay, I talked to Coach earlier about Lou Dort and his defensive presence on the floor. Just from hearing it from you, how special is Lou Dort to the team on the defense end, night in and night out?
Yeah, Lou. There's nobody in the NBA like Lou. Like with the foot speed and the physicality combination. Like usually guys that move their feet that well laterally are like slender and like fast, like Queso. And then guys that are usually like very strong and like bulky, they don't move their feet that fast. So like Lou is like a defensive freak in nature, the way I see it. And he's a guy that's just like honed into his role and just has like excelled at it. And because of that, we're champions. And because of that, we have like success in the NBA. He's anchored our defense from the moment he got a moment in his first year in OKC. Like he's just been the head of the snake defensively, point of attack, and he does a great job of it.